Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a fellow AAC opponent, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. This field was home to legends like Bellino and Staubach, the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Looking for blockers. And the returner will be brought down.
SMU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Wide out in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Bailey.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
The play action fake. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll let it go down the right side. And it's caught inside the 30. He's loose. Touchdown Mustangs. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Number 8,
They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Maryland fighting off the defender. Obliterates him, still on the move. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
And guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hudson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, SMU.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Timeout, SMU.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The corners are walked up tight. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Looking to scramble. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, SMU 8, Navy 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The sure hands, it's Chapman. They get him down after he makes the catch. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. The throw. This time it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Nice catch, just past the first down marker, so this drive stays alive. Nice job by the quarterback and receiver.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to throw it again. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Off play action. Hit as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Steps away to find some room. What a snag by the defense. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And I don't think they got a snap before the play clock ran out. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments. The Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the pick six.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
First down here for the offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Criswell. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And he returned that into reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
He wants to go deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Handoff from the gun. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Corners are going to bail. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, UNC!
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score North Carolina 7, West Virginia 0.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this deep
Unloads it downfield. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Pressure coming. They knock him down, and what a disastrous play for this offense. A loss of 10. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying play action. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. And 2nd interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get laddered up.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, North Carolina 7, West Virginia 0.
Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible level struggled for this quarterback. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Looking to throw, it's Criswell. Getting some heat. Complete in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you. You just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. He's looking downfield to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell, sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile. Trying to get to it. Looking to the big tight end. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And sometimes the best defense is little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short, and his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defense? Up and getting the interception. Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I bet the difference.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Criswell. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Jones. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. A strike downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Takes a handoff. It's Hampton. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up. Working the middle, it's complete. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, North Carolina 7, West Virginia 0.
The Mountaineers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Carolina offense returns to the field. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, picked off. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
And they tried to sneak the draw in there, and the defense was not fooled.
You know, there's an art to selling the draw play, and that one was kind of more paint by numbers. Didn't turn out so well.
And the defense, you could tell, they weren't fooled. They were agreeing with your painting by numbers and got in there quick, fast, and made the play.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Fires to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they got it at the 35.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Criswell. He's got his man, makes the grab.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Working that left side now.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
2nd and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Criswell. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We will wrap it up with a sack.
North Carolina, 7, West Virginia, 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Deep shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
They'll run it from the gun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards.
Yo.
You might break one of those.
Is it time?
Nah. Yo.
It'll be a draw.
Yo. 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 This is AIDS. This is AIDS. Look at this shit. This is AIDS. Yo.
Oh, he's streaming the stream.
Yo. Oh, he ain't got his shit on. I thought I was bugging. Nigga, I'm coming in.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is up.
Cause we both suck right now, bro. Me and him. Me and this nigga suck ass right now, cause this nigga got down. He been throwing picks all game, and I just been incomplete and shit.
He just like me for real.
Put that down.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's
Boot it downfield.
knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
Yo. What up, cuz? Yeah, give me a second. I'm in a game. I'm goddamn running college football. All right. Sean, Cullen. Okay. Nigga, give it to white man. This nigga threw that bitch way too far off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. How I do this? Him? Send that nigga on the fade, nigga. Just so I can throw it to him. Get up out of there. Oh my god, nigga, you fucking suck. And he called timeout on me. I guess he knew I was gonna keep wrestling. Emmanuel. You hear that? You hear that?
I don't hear shit.
It's the Undertaker bill. I gotta do it to him.
I feel like this game has been 7-0 for fucking.
I was looking for the white man. I forgot what that white man shit was. It was X. Oh my god. I forgot, nigga. I guessed. I just guessed. I ain't know what his button was. That quick. Nigga, I'm selling.
Hurt.
I don't know why I thought it was R1. I just knew it was R1. It's okay though. It's okay though.
Boy, this could really backfire if
Oh
they don't
shit.
convert on fourth down.
Oh shit.
It's
I backpedaled.
and they desperately needed to keep
Bro, you,
that
go,
lead
go.
going, and
You
they
gotta start looking underneath, big dog.
I was, bro. But then, like, when I looked up, he was open. When I looked up, he was open. So I threw it to him.
No.
It was just late. I was late. I ain't hit my mark.
I want you to start looking at your running back, bro. Look down first, and then look.
I can't look at that white man.
down. Make a retreat. Everything underneath, and then overtime.
See, look, this is what happened when you look underneath.
It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm.
That is not what happened. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga got snagged though. That nigga Giordano is fucking ass. That
Oh
sucks.
shit, yo. I was just ready. I was just ready. That's it. I was ready. No doubt.
North Carolina
Oh
has it back
shit,
in the
god
Tar Heels,
damn.
so pleased to send the offense
Get
back
on
out.
that side.
And now, Jesse, the art here is
There
to
we go.
find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another.
Oh shit, I should have threw it to the fucking. See?
Your team play its best in the fourth.
It's like I'm delayed, bro. It's like I'm delayed.
Offense now, David, has to go and handle their business.
Hell man.
The momentum because of the defense. They've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity.
Hell man. Look. And I'm hitting them.
Really put a stamp on it.
I'm hitting them. I just can't get no secure catch.
Wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
If they can convert here, that
I'm dropping that bitch blue and all.
will give you a shot of momentum. Looking for a man. It's
Oh shit. Nigga threw that bitch to the ground, nigga.
falls to the turf.
I do need to start looking underneath.
Themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shift. But the good
My line is terrible though. I'm not gonna lie.
They'll keep the
So when Emmanuel says it, it's like, nah, he can't do that. But after watching a couple more times, he
incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive.
I hope he take us into overtime.
had to come up big, had to get the offense the football back.
I know, bro. I seen the wide ass, bro, but I scrambled. He about to get back. Watch this. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And that is
Get the fuck away from me.
number 3 on the day.
This is an insane game, bro.
Just about
Hey,
return after the
what the fuck, George Giordano? I still don't know how to say his
Again in this
name.
game, they may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Johnny
I swear that nigga not trying to win, bro.
Joe Giordano.
George Giordano needs to fucking get off the game and go
North Carolina
lab.
offense returns to the field.
Because he been throwing
So
some
that defense
fucking
keeps the
weird
lead
ass
right
shit.
where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah.
defense did a great
Oh
Yeah,
fuck
there
no.
was a press.
Oh fuck no.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I'm looking at the pressure.
Defense uses a timeout.
Bro, I know this nigga, bro. I know this nigga mad as hell. Cause like he not that far from even in the score.
And the Tar Heels
What kind of fucking outfit is that? What's a cheerleader?
They mascot.
What is he supposed to be? Davy Crockett?
They're trying to
He's a
get to
mountaineer.
it.
Oh, so he is Davy Crockett.
Got a lot of
Him.
room. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal
Oh,
from the
that's a
7.
good pass.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck
Good
those
chunk.
safeties closer to the line
Good
of scrimmage,
chunk, basically, on the
anticipating
5-yard
that they would
line.
get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the
Wait, how long was he
perfect
open
time right
for?
there.
A minute.
A first down.
Ooh.
He works his way
Oh yeah, no
all the way
huddle.
down to the 3, and the
This nigga finna have to use the shit out that timeout.
Heels racing to the line of
Ooh.
He's got it down
No
to the
huddle.
1-yard line, right on the doorstep.
Nigga, you better use that fucking timeout, nigga.
Huge chance for
If
points.
you don't use that timeout, nigga, it's over.
They can get it in. We might have ourselves
No huddle. It's over. That's game. That's ball game. Based. Oh shit.
tackled in this no-gain land.
Damn.
The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11
All right,
seconds
well-
left to play.
And man,
Here we go.
Hell of a time to use the timeout.
Hey, man. This nigga think. Nigga, I'm not playing fair, nigga. Nigga, I'm not playing fair. Base.
What the?
Yeah, you might as well just run it all out.
No doubt.
Way to win the game. I hate that.
Nigga, we not playing by the rules, nigga. Not playing by the rules.
Fuck that.
Nigga, we didn't make a single touchdown. We got a pick 6 and that was it. That was peak college football, yo. How many interceptions? Ooh, fuck. Ooh, shit. Fuck. That nigga threw a lot of interceptions. 8? You would have thought he was on my team. This nigga had solid possessions where he only made one play. Nigga, damn, I was negative. Oh yeah, that was on that last play. That last play. Fuck it. I had 8 first downs though, so I was doing something alright. You know what I'm saying? Negative 3.1 yards per rush. And still won the game. This nigga had 9 passing yards. 9 passing yards. I did tell that nigga Juwan I was gonna hop on the Warzone. You want me to start a stream on the Warzone or you good?
You're